Good evening and welcome to day number 244. My name is Mary, and today's story is more parables of Jesus. Another parable Jesus told to the people was the parable of the tares. The kingdom of God is as a man sowing good seed in his field. But while people were asleep, his enemy came and sowed tares, or weeds, among the wheat, and then went away. When the shoots of grain began to have heads of wheat, the tares were seen among them. The servants of the farmer came to him and said, "Sir, didn't you sow good seed in your field? How did the tares come into it?" He said to them, "An enemy has done this. Shall we go and pick out the tares from among the wheat?" asked the servants. "No," answered the farmer, "for while you are pulling up the tares, you will also root up the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. In the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, take out the tares first and bind them in bundles to be burned, but gather the wheat into my barn." Another parable was that of the mustard seed. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field. This is the smallest of all seeds, but it grows up to be a large bush, almost a tree. So the birds of the air light on its branches and rest under its shadow." Another parable was the leaven, or yeast. The kingdom of heaven is like a little leaven, or yeast, that a woman mixed with dough when she was making bread. It worked through all the dough and changed it into good light bread. These parables Jesus told to the people as he sat in the boat and the people stood on the shore. But he did not tell them what the parables meant, for he wanted them to think out the meaning for themselves. After giving the parables, he sent the people away and came back to the house in the city. There his disciples said to him, "Tell us the meaning of the parable of the tares growing in the field." Jesus said to them, "The one who sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The good seed are those who belong to the kingdom of God, but the tares are the children of the evil one. The enemy that sowed them is Satan, the devil, and the reapers are the angels. Just as the tares are gathered and burnt in the fire, so shall it be at the end of the world. The Son of Man shall send out his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all that do evil and cause harm, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. But the people of God in that day shall shine as the sun in the kingdom of their Father. And in the house Jesus gave his disciples some more parables for them to think about. He said, "The kingdom of heaven is like treasure that a man found hidden in a field. He was glad when he saw it, but hid it again. Then he went home, sold all he had, and bought that field with the treasure in it." The kingdom of heaven is like a merchant who was seeking precious pearls. This man found one pearl of great price. He went and sold all he had and bought the pearl. Once more, the kingdom of heaven is like a net that was cast into the sea and took in fish of all kinds. When it was full, they drew the net to the shore. Then they sat down and picked out the good fish from the bad. The good fish they put away for safe keeping, but the bad fish they threw away. So shall it be at the end of the world. The angels shall come and shall place the wicked apart from the good, and shall cast them into a furnace of fire. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And that was the word of the Lord. Now we come to the discussion questions. And the first one says, name some of the parables Jesus told. Name some of the parables Jesus told. Number 2, what are tars? What are tars? And the second part of number 2, what did the servants do with them in the end? What did the servants do with them in the end? Number 3, what does the parable of the tars mean? What does the parable of the tars mean? Number 4, why didn't Jesus tell people what the parables meant? Why didn't Jesus tell the people what the parables meant? The second part to question number 4, and is the last one as well. Why did he tell the disciples? Why did he tell the disciples? And that was the end of day number 244. So great to have you with me. May God bless us all. Till next time. Bye-bye for now.